everybody. So I thought I'd do a little shop talk here. We got a bunch of different stuff going on, and thought maybe it'd be good to lay out where we're headed with stuff, so make it a little easier. Also got some stickers in from some other channels I wanted to share with you guys, and give you an opportunity to send me a message or leave a comment of if any of the projects are what you want to see, or if you want to see more of something in particular, because we've got a lot of different stuff going. Obviously, we're doing a little bit of machining, which is related to a lot of our projects. A couple of the upcoming ones are definitely going to have some machining in them. The skidder is doing pretty well. Hopefully I'll be posting a bunch more on that. I got a bunch of footage I'm working on editing. I redid the bucket for the excavator. People seem to like watching it start up, but maybe this year we'll get to watch it run and do some digging. The bulldozer's in pretty good shape. I'm going to work on the power steering system of that when it gets a little warmer here in another couple weeks probably. In the shop we do have a bunch of little stuff to work on as well. I've got a winch to rebuild for the timberjack skidder. I've got another rear axle to go through, another Rockwell. We've got some basic fabrication welding work to redo the fair leads, and we're going to weld up and remachine the fair lead rollers. And let's see, the sawmill, that's going along pretty well. I got a handful of pieces of that blasted. I'm going to paint them all at once. We just got about 10 inches of snow today, so it'll probably be not this weekend. I go work on it outside some more. But I got some footage that I'm going to try to edit up for you, hopefully before the end of the weekend. And let's see, there's a bunch of shop stuff to do as well. We got some tool reviews. I went and bought some new tools. I figured maybe I'll show you what I got. Obviously, when you buy the known to be really nice tools, you usually get a good product. But I bought some of the cheaper stuff lately, just because I don't have a ton of money on this. But, you know, I got like a pretty generic auto drain for the air compressor. I thought I'd show you guys. I bought a really cheap off eBay tire bead blaster. I think it worked great. I'll show you that. Just more basic stuff, but that's all coming up. So the channels that I've been talking with recently, first sticker I got in, obviously, I got channel stickers now. So hopefully those will be popping up elsewhere. We'll see. Got one here from Foxburg's Fabbercobblin. You should go check him out. His channel's pretty cool. If you like machining stuff, he's another small-time machinist. He's got a lot more tools than I do now, although he seems to be buying them on a just about daily basis. A little jealous about that. I wish I could bring home tools all the time. But he does a lot of neat stuff with old manual machining tools. Kind of like the stuff I got in here, but that's most of what he does. He's pretty cool with that stuff. Also got one here from Engineer's Workshop. This guy does some neat machining too. He just did kind of like what I was doing. He did a engine transmission adaptation. I've got one of those for the timberjack going up. He did his a little bit different. It was pretty cool. He just posted it up for doing a, I think it was a Mustang project. It was kind of cool putting a TDI engine in there. At least making the parts to do it. And then I got some Diesel Creek stickers. I was pretty pumped about these. I don't know if you checked him out. Matt over on Diesel Creek. His channel's pretty big now. I started watching him when he was a, well, pretty small channel, and this stuff took off. He does a lot of construction work and working with his equipment. He's got an excavator and a little skid steer, and now he's got a bunch of other stuff. He's got another excavator and dozer and stuff. But he does a lot of site work, and he also does a lot of bringing back kind of older machines. He's had a few recently doing compactors and just various construction equipment. If you like what I do with the skidder and dozer and that sort of stuff, you might really like his channel. So check these guys out. Their stuff's pretty neat. I'm going to find a spot around the shop to start sticking these. I got a couple ideas, but need to clean up a few things. So Let me show you some of the stuff I got going here now. So this one will be kind of neat. This is freshly painted, but it's off my forklift. I haven't really done too much. I think I did a carburetor video on that. It's the main center console. The valves, I had to get in there. It's never had a steering wheel since I've had it. It's got pretty much a log splitter valve. I went on eBay and I bought a Orbitrol steering unit and the steering column and steering wheel from a cat forklift. So we're going to put that in here, hose it in, and hook it up so I'll have a steering wheel again. It should be a lot nicer. And obviously the gauges will go back in. Got a new key switch, some stuff there. That's an old Ford 4000. That'll be kind of neat. Here's what the forklift had. This old steering column. And I'm not even sure how it worked. It was such solid rust when I took it apart. There's really nothing left of it. We'll end up using, we need the mounting brackets and a few of these holes, but we may just end up snipping this off. And then eBay box, I think that's the steering wheel, and there's another box around here. It's got the Orbitrol in it. You got a couple of these old hydraulic pumps that, this is a porta power. That needs to be rebuilt. I've got some other ones as well. I've been working on some of these old wood planes. We'll see if I get anything up. I got a handful of these that they've been in the family for a while. I do woodworking. This one's in pretty good shape. But I got a couple that were pretty rough. I had a fire a few years ago and they burned up. So surface grinding and bead blasting. I'll paint them and make them all nice. Vise from my truck. Got a little crusty. I'd start taking it apart. We'll go through that. And that's a Wilton. They're pretty nice, but needs to be cleaned up. I got another rear end out of the Timberjack 360 skidder. This is a Rockwell axle. I'm going to go put bearings in that. Obviously, we'll probably be doing some line boring. And started taking apart the winch off that skidder. This is an old Hercules winch. They're on a lot of stuff, a lot of Timberjacks. Turned into the Eaton winches. They're pretty good units. We got some parts for the excavator. These are the links. We'll be putting the bucket and we're plumbing in a quick connect. That'll be good. You guys haven't seen it yet, but all these parts, suspension parts, I bought a 20-ton tag trailer and putting all new mounts on it. So, all in all, we got some neat projects going on, and I think we're going to have a couple of them finished up soon, and hopefully this summer we'll have some really good videos of getting the stuff out running. The skidder should be running here this summer. The bulldozer's been out running. I want to get some good footage of that. The excavator is getting some serious upgrades, and that should be going here. We got some body work to do on the Unimog. I got the brakes started on there. So we'll be pulling a cab on that and doing a bunch of chassis work. Sawmill is getting completely redone. I'd like to be cutting lumber by later this summer. It might be a lofty goal because I think it's going to take a little more to set it up than I think, but we should have the carriage pretty well taken care of here shortly. So follow along. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to get notifications when stuff comes up. Hope you like it and enjoy it, and we'll see you soon.